Hi guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a haul which contains a lot of stuff from Sephora and a couple things from Mecca Maxima. So if you guys are interested to see what I've recently picked up, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to start off with two products from Mecca Maxima that I've recently picked up. So I'm sure that you guys are well and truly aware what this product is because I feel like everybody knows about it. I've actually never tried this before and now I have tried it. I am in love. I'm going to buy more. I'm obsessed, and it is the STILA. This is the Magnificent Metals. This particular one is part of their glitter collection. The girl actually told me because I was just so in my element when I was there. So that anyone with a gold lid is glitter based and anything with a rose gold lid is more of a shimmer base. So I want all of them regardless. This is so beautiful. This particular color is called Smoky Storm, and I've actually got it on my eyelids today as the halo. Really interesting glitter. It's a super fine, really finely milled glitter, and it doesn't feel sticky. It dried down really quickly. It has an applicator. I found that it was easy to blend it with my fingers though, but really enjoying this so far. Definitely going to pick up some more because I feel like I've started something. I also wanted to explore some of their skincare items. So I came across the BADESCU range and I've only tried their drying lotion before, and from memory I really enjoyed that product. So I wanted to check out some of their other skincare items. So in the range I guess I was really intrigued by more setting sprays and hydrating mists. So I picked up the BADESCU. This is the facial spray with aloe, herbs and rosewater. So they actually do have another one that is cucumber based, and they are releasing one that is lavender based as well. So this smells very much like Turkish Delight. It's a really nice kind of rosy smell. I really enjoy it, and I've really been enjoying this. This is really nice. It's quite hydrating. It does claim to be a setting spray as well as a refreshing mist, so you can, I guess, take that however you want. I don't think I'd ever really use it as like a proper setting spray, but as a hydrating mist before moisturizer and all that, that is quite nice. I've really been enjoying it that way. But yeah, these are only $9. They're super affordable and it's just a nice little extra kind of skincare product that I like to add into my routine. Okay, on to Sephora. I've got a ton of stuff from Tarte. So if you guys aren't familiar with Tarte, it is a brand that I would recommend you guys checking out like right now. It is a fantastic brand. They have fantastic products. I'm sure that you guys are more than familiar with the range because it is amazing. So I've recently gotten the Park Ave Princess Bronzer. This is their matte bronzer and I love it. So this is one of 3 bronzers that they have in their collection. This is a really beautiful color though. It's a really unique kind of cool toned bronzy color. I've actually got it on today at the moment. Now this reminds me a lot of Hoola bronzer from Benefit. So if you guys are into that, you'll love this. It's just slightly lighter. It's kind of a happy medium in between Hoola Light and Hoola Bronzer. So this is the kind of in-between shade. Really nice matte bronzer, perfect for either contouring or bronzing. I've used it for both today. I really just took a big fluffy brush and just kind of dusted it all over as a bronzer, and then went in with a smaller brush just to contour a little bit as well. So yeah, really nice, waterproof, long wearing, doesn't budge. Really like it. It's really good. So if you guys have checked out any of the Tarte eyeshadows, you know how fantastic they are. Now they've only got a couple of these mini palettes that I am just obsessed with. I don't have one of them, but I've got 2 of them. So the recent one that I've gotten is the Tartelette FLIRT, and if you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I did a Instagram tutorial using this. It is amazing. These are only $33. They're super affordable and they are such good quality. So first things first, I love the packaging, love the purple. It is so pretty. And then when you open it up, you've actually got quite a decent sized mirror, and then you've got 6 eyeshadow colors. So in the palette, you do have 4 matte colors, which are all of your transition colors along here. And then in the center, you've got these nice 2 metallic-y kind of shades. The top one is more of like a rose gold, and the bottom is more of a purple kind of mauvey color. Really pigmented. These smell incredible. Very much like the Too Faced kind of chocolate bar palettes. Love this though. So good value for money. $33. Like, you just cannot go wrong. Another eyeshadow palette from Tarte. This is part of their Rainforest of the Sea collection, and again, if you guys haven't checked out that collection, please do yourself a favor and go check it out. They've got some really beautiful products in there, and I recently did get an eyeshadow palette from them. They've got 2 at the moment, so there is volume 3, which is what I have, and there's also another one which is more of a brownie toned. Now this is definitely more of a pink toned palette. There is no matte shades in this particular palette, which is the only downside to it. I do still love it though, because it's got some very beautiful metallic-y kind of shimmers. These, to me, this particular palette, I feel like I'm going to use it with something else, so more of a matte palette consisting with this as well. So what I'm pretty much going to do, I'm going to use these all for my eyelids as well as like in a corner. That would be really, really good. There is one particular color in here that looks matte, but it's not. It's more of a sheen, not a sheen, more of like a, it's more of like a satin finish, so it's not fully matte, but it's not really shimmery. It's kind of like an awkward in between, but still very beautiful colors, really nicely pigmented. I love the fact that it comes with a gigantic mirror, so perfect for travel. And can we just admire the packaging? It is so stunning. So 2 more things from the Rainforest of the Sea collection. I have recently got in one of their lipsticks. I've actually got quite a few of these because they are they're so good. Like, once you guys try them, you will fall in love with them. They are such a good quality lipstick. Feels really comfortable. I'm actually wearing this color at the moment. It's called COLADA. And can we just take a second again to appreciate the packaging? It is so beautiful. It's a really pretty kind of blue marble, and it is just, it's just so pretty. Like, the tube is gold. It's just such a Instagrammer like friendly kind of range, because the colors are just so stunning. So it's very flat lay friendly, but I love the color. This is so beautiful. It's the perfect like everyday kind of like brownie nude, super creamy. These do dry down to more of a satin finish, so it's not fully matte, but it's not glossy at all. It's kind of a happy medium. I really love these though, and there are so many colors in the collection. If you guys are in a Sephora, please do yourself a favor and please check these out. These are incredible. So the one product that I was quite intrigued about, and I was a little skeptical about, I'm not gonna lie, are these Radiance drops. Now, I was a little intrigued by these when I first saw them because it is a dry oil, so it doesn't feel oily on the skin, but it still gives a really nice kind of glowy, like hydrated look without feeling oily, so it's very unusual. So yeah, really unusual product. It's a really pretty kind of like, how would I describe this color? It kind of reminds me of Champagne Pop a little bit, but just in like an oil form. Really nice though. It's a really thin, very thin texture. I actually put it on underneath this foundation, which I'll mention in a second. And it felt really nice on my combination to oily skin. So I'm definitely going to play with this a little bit more and see what I think. But if you've tried it, please let me know what you think. This particular product is definitely a mixing kind of product. So you can either use it as your primer, you can mix it in with your foundation, you can use it on top of your foundation, you could put it underneath a powder highlighter to make it more intense. You can definitely use this in a couple different ways, but I'm definitely going to experiment with it and see what I think. So the last thing that I have from Tarte is actually one of their skincare products, and this is their eye cream. Now, if you guys haven't tried Tarte skincare, it is something that I would recommend you guys checking out because they are really well priced for what you're getting. And you guys know that Tarte is, I believe majority of it is all vegan, and they're definitely cruelty free. So if you guys are a little bit more conscious about what skincare you're using, definitely check out Tarte. What did I just say? Definitely check out Tarte if you guys are after some new skincare. But I've recently gotten their eye cream. Now this is definitely more of a thicker kind of eye cream, so it's something that I can only use at night time. But it's a really nice formula. Someone who has more of a drier skin, or if you're mature, then definitely check out this particular eye cream because it is really nice. It does contain your Maracuja oil, which is super hydrating, and then you've also got your vitamin C, which again is quite brightening to the skin. So if you do suffer from under eye circles or a little bit darker underneath the eyes, this will definitely help brighten up the under eyes just a little bit, and I absolutely love the packaging. I think it is so pretty. Okay, so this is probably my favorite thing in this whole entire haul. It is a new foundation from Marc Jacobs, and I'm sure you guys are more than well aware of what this particular product is. It is the new Shameless foundation from Marc Jacobs. I have been testing this out for about a week or so, and I finally bit the bullet and I bought this foundation. I am so obsessed with this. I think it is such a nice foundation. It is so different to anything that I own. So if you guys haven't heard much about the Shameless foundation from Marc Jacobs, it does retail for $70, so it is a little bit more expensive, but funnily enough, you actually get 2 mils more than your standard foundation. It is 32 mils when your standard foundation is 30 mils. So you are paying a little bit more for this foundation, but you do get 2 mils more than your typical foundation, which is kind of surprising considering the packaging. It looks so tiny. So if you guys don't know much about this foundation yet, it is a very interesting concept. So it's supposed to give you a youthful looking long wearing foundation look with an invisible SPF of 25, so you're not going to get the flashback, but you're also going to get your protection with sunscreen, which is amazing. But it is definitely a very buildable coverage, so you can shear this down to a tinted moisturizer level, or you could do what I do and build it up to a good full medium. You won't get full coverage out of this, but it's definitely a good medium coverage. And if I want to amp up the coverage, I just add a little bit of concealer and a little bit of powder, and I've really been enjoying this. So I do have more of a combination to oily skin, and this works really well for my skin type. I really like this. I love the way that it looks. I love the way that it feels. It wears all day long. I only have to touch up maybe once during the day, and it's pretty much good to go. So if you guys are pretty much any skin type, I think this will work for you. If you're more on the oilier side, you probably will have to touch up a little bit more than usual, just because of the formula. But if you are someone who has dry or even a combination to oily skin, you will love this. Okay, so the rest of this haul is just skincare, and if you guys don't know, I am definitely more of a skincare fiend than anything. I prefer skincare over cosmetics. I just think that it is so much more important for the skin, and looking after your skin is probably the best thing you can ever do for it. So I have been using this particular product for almost a month now, and I have been loving it. It is the new HENRIKSEN. This is the Banana Bright Eye Cream. So this does have your collagen and your vitamin C in it, so really great for plumping into the eyes. It's really going to be quite brightening because it's the vitamin C complex. I absolutely love this. It smells so incredible, and honestly, I was never one to be quite excited about eye creams. I never really noticed a difference until I used this. I was in complete shock when I started using this because I was using it for about 2 weeks, and I actually did notice a little difference, not huge, but a little difference. Underneath my eyes, it did look a little bit brighter, which I was like, what? I was in complete shock. So the fact that I actually did see a difference with this is completely crazy. I love the texture of this. I use it every single morning, and sometimes I'll use it at nighttime, but I do prefer using the Tarte one at nighttime because it is more of a thicker texture. So this is perfect for nighttime, perfect for daytime. I love this. I just think it's incredible. If you guys haven't tried HENRIKSEN before, please do yourself a favor and check out his range. It is my favorite skincare ever. Honestly, it is incredible. So if you guys are in a Sephora, please do yourself a favor and check out his whole entire range. It is amazing. So my favorite face mask as of recently is definitely this one. I feel like this is like a favorites video, but I've just been using this stuff for a little bit and I haven't done a haul in a really long time. So this is definitely something that I've been loving quite recently, and you guys will probably see it in my favorites video because it is so incredible. It is the Peter Thomas Roth. This is the Rose Stem Cell face mask. It's actually a sleeping mask, so what I like to do is I've completely swapped out this particular product for my moisturizer at nighttime, and I like to sleep in it. So what I'll do is I'll put my normal serum on and then pop this on as my moisturizer, and that is all I'll do. I've just really been enjoying the way that it makes my skin feel and the way that it makes it look. It has never been so hydrated and really clear in my whole entire life. I've really been enjoying this. So if you guys are someone who has, you know, super dry skin or super oily skin or just combo oily skin, definitely give this a go. It is amazing. You guys will thank me in the long run. I promise. This is incredible. His masks are amazing. They are a little bit more expensive, but I definitely think they're worth it. And that, guys, is everything that I've recently picked up from Sephora Mecca Maxima. If you guys want to see anything in particular, either in a tutorial or in a review, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd be more than happy to do that for you guys. And until next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.